Week 16 of the National Football League. Coming up, we'll see Allen Robinson. He's in the top tier of the league, 50 receiving yards so far this season. It's the Commanders and the 49ers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for visiting Washington, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Bringing him out is the pride of North Dakota State. Now in his 7th NFL season, Carson Wentz.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We started with Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then we got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's punted out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. A first down carry by Elliott. Taken down at the 42. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 23 carries, 78 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a play fake. Wentz. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. On 2nd and 7, Wentz. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Carlos Basham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks, and here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
Trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they'll be led out by the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year in 2019, and that's Ryan Tannehill.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Tannehill. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It was Brandon Graham that came in there and got him. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still second down.
Here's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Wentz now to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz eluding the pressure right. Caught left side. It's Beckham. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Clock running here, under a minute to go now in the 1st quarter of a 3-0 game. Wentz now on 1st down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Elliott running right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. On play action, it's Wentz. His throw incomplete. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Inside give to Elliott. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Tannehill. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Play action. It's Tannehill. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's Bradley Pinion now. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one. This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price. The
49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will, 1st and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Washington offense set to take over. But for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards there at a Washington 1st.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. Steps away. He completes this to Cole Turner. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
When they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Tannehill now to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Cole Turner. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead.
A lot of times when you take a tight end in later rounds, you're doing it with a little bit of hope, some potential. But not so with this guy. They believe he can really make an impact in the red zone, and he definitely makes good on that faith right there.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And capping it all off was Cole Turner with a touchdown catch. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Now Wentz.
And that is caught downfield by Becker.
And they'll get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, it's Wentz.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wentz to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Elliott is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in that huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people can get self-satisfied. The greats do not. We'll find out what he's made of.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Tannehill.
And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill.
Quick slant to Crowder.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Tannehill on first down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the red zone now, Tannehill. It's complete to Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Holding. Offense.
What's the deal, Ron?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Tannehill throwing again. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on second down, Tannehill.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And makes it across the 20 as his guys were set up shop at the 23-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
On first down, Wentz.
And that one going to come up short, low throw.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Wentz. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. Zeke with a shake and bake. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Some great games coming up on Sunday, highlighted by a 1 o'clock matchup in Miami. A good test for the Dolphins as they'll take on the always tough Green Bay Packers. excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. Then on Sunday night, wrap up your Christmas day with a great one in the NFC. The Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern Time. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Washington. And their passing game has been the reason why they lead thus far. They've had great success moving the ball through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too didn't throw the ball as well as they would have liked. And I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Starting the second half of the run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill on the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Tannehill. Man open, here is Crowder. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Tannehill. Robinson's got it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2nd and 5.
McCaffrey on the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Here's Tannehill.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. Didn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
The give is to Elliott. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Wentz now to throw. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. And he fields it cleanly. And he's out right at the 25.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Washington.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Now Tannehill.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Tannehill. And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. This one caught by Crowder. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Tannehill. That's complete to Robinson.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Tannehill now to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Tannehill. This is caught by Robinson.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Tannehill.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Again, Tannehill.
Along the sideline, it's caught by Turner.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Cole Turner with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
McPherson on for the point after.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And capping it all off was Cole Turner with a touchdown catch. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Throwing now is Wentz.
He'll go underneath here to Elliott.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Coming out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wentz. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
On 2nd down, Elliott. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They go to Elliott again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll give to Elliott. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. To throw is Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Part of their struggles in the first half was their inability to convert consistently on 3rd down. But how about this well-designed play? Gave himself plenty of options and able to get the hook up and keep the drive going.
On 1st down, Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Wentz. He gets it left side to Johnson. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
63 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. Now a play fake. Wentz looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Pollard will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? Wentz going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game now tied here in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. As the Commanders make their way out on offense, let's take a peek at the playoff picture in the NFC. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
From the 25 on second down, Tannehill. And his throw here is incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 18. 54
yards on the punt, 12 on the return.
And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. First down, and it's Pollard again. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Inside give to Elliott.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
To throw, it's Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Tannehill. Throw left side to Reynolds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on for the 5th time here today. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Wentz now on 1st down. Completes it to Aguilar. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Elliott.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Wentz on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. And he fires one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wentz over the middle to Beckham.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the middle. Here's Elliott.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
From the 36, Wentz. And on the left sideline. He caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
On second down, McCaffrey. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
65 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. McCaffrey running up the middle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Wentz to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Tyler Johnson, the one he was looking for.
And it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Back to throw. Wentz. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Here's Michael Pilardi now. He's been terrific so far. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Turner. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. Here's Tannehill. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Tannehill to throw.
As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Tannehill.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson.
The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And his kick here is good.
And the Commanders are going to win this football game. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Washington, their hopes of a winning campaign stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.